Good morning from Mount Rainier National Park. This is Steve with my hiking buddy Gino.
Good morning.
And we are looking at the Ohanapecosh River. We are at the Grove of the Patriarchs trailhead, and we're on the Grove of the Patriarchs trail. Unfortunately, the bridge that crosses the Ohanapecosh, the bouncy suspension bridge, was damaged in a storm last winter, so it's closed. So Gino and I are down here. We know it's closed. It's going to be closed for the next 2 years, but we want to see if the bridge is in place, or if they put up a fence, or if they removed it, or what. But anyway, we're going to go up there and check out the bridge. Then we're going to backtrack and do the Silver Falls Loop. So it's about a little before 7 a.m. and it's a chilly 42 degrees this morning. So next stop is the Ohanapecosh, the bridge to the Grove of the Patriarchs. We'll see if it's in place. Thanks for hiking with us. Well, as you can see, the bridge is pretty heavily damaged here, especially out in the middle. It's leaning to one side, and then the middle's, I don't know, probably got hit by a tree is my guess. But boy, I don't know. I thought the thing would be removed, but that's just me, Mr. Insurance, talking. So I don't know. Anyway, maybe we'll see a ranger down the line and we can talk to him about this. But no trip to the Grove this year or next year. It's going to be closed for the next 2 years, so we'll have to check back in a few years. A few trees down here. This isn't even the main falls. This is just on the way to the main Silver Falls, but the Ohanapecosh is flowing pretty high today and pretty hard. A lot of white water. So we're coming up to Silver Falls. This is one of the viewing areas. This is the actual falls right here in front of us. Watching my footing here. Sorry about the camera work. Hold on a second. Let me get in a new position. This is as close as you can get. Silver Falls on the Ohanapecosh River. What do you think, Gino?
You getting wet yet?
Yeah. A lot of mist in the air. We're getting a little bit wet, but that's okay. Can't beat this view. There's a fence right in front of me. Okay, we're going to go down to the bridge and take some more shots there. This is slightly up from where we were. You can just feel the thunder of the water against your chest right here. This is the bridge over the Ohanapecosh. Everything's all damp and wet from the spray. And there's Silver Falls. So we were up to the left of it, right where the main plunge is. We were standing right to the left of that. And then the river flows down here into this little canyon, and you cross on the bridge. We got a fellow hiker here by us, so I'm going to shut off for a minute. Gino commented that Laughing Water Creek looks like a river this year. This empties out in the Ohanapecosh. We're in Ohanapecosh campground. There's a handful of campers here this morning, and we're on the bridge that takes us over the back over across the Ohanapecosh River. Gino and I were commenting it's such a beautiful river, but boy, up at Silver Falls, it's an angry river. But we're on the bridge. We're going to take a short break on this side, and then we're going to start up the quiet side of the Silver Falls Loop. I hear a frog. Other than the frog, we're on the quiet western side of the Silver Falls Loop. We've left Ohanapecosh campground, talked to one camper and her son, and now we're heading back to the car. Wanted to give everybody an update. A few people have reached out to me and said, hey, did I miss a video? Are you still videoing? And the answer is you didn't miss any, and we're still videoing. But it's been 6 months. If you live in the Puget Sound region, you know that the weather this spring has been god-awful. Cooler than normal, wetter than normal. We've taken the camera out a few times intending to film and have been rained out. So we're still hiking. In fact, I was thinking this is probably my 45th hike of the year so far already. So we're still hiking a lot, but the weather has just been terrible. So we're hoping that today's a sign of things to come. It's supposed to be in the 70s, a little bit of hazy overcast, but we got a lot of hikes planned for the summer, a lot of them down here at Rainier like we always do. So just keep watching the channel, Hiking Man Steve, and we'll have a lot more content this summer, I promise you that. So we've got to make one little last descent here, and then we're going to descend to the river and head back to the parking lot. And we're back over to the Ohanapecosh River. We've completed the west side of the loop. Now we've got a short section up to the parking lot. One last look at the Ohanapecosh as it heads towards Silver Falls. One last look at the Ohanapecosh as we head back to the parking lot. We're approaching the parking lot. What a great hike. Temps have warmed up nicely. There's no bugs. Trail's dry, no rain. A few trees down here and there, but overall the trail's in pretty good shape. We only saw one hiker today. She started out just ahead of us, went down to Silver Falls in front of us, and then she turned around, went back. We thought she was coming back. She told us she's going to do a number of hikes today, and then much to our surprise, on the west side of the Ohanapecosh on the Silver Falls Loop, we ran into her again, so she was doing the loop. But anyway, first hike at Mount Rainier for 2022 is in the books. Always a fun time down here. We got many more planned, and don't turn off the video. We're going to film going up Highway 123 to Cayuse Pass. There is a ton, and I do mean a ton of snow on both sides of the road. They've literally carved out a path. Well, the road's there, so they just plowed the road, but it's like snow's piled up on each side of you pretty high. So we're going to film that. Chinook Pass up 410 is closed due to all the snow still in place. So we're going to film going up Highway 123 to Cayuse Pass, so stand by. But anyway, I probably won't say much more than that. As always, thanks for hiking with us. We'll see you next time. at that embankment there. Jeez. We're approaching Cayuse Pass on Highway 123. Thanks to Washington State DOT for clearing the road. As you can see, there's still a lot of snow up here. And Highway 410 is closed right here. Can't go any further east. So that completes our journey for today. We'll see you next time.